Nootropic supplements are all the buzz right now. But if you aren't using this with them, you're not being very smart. Welcome back, guys, to the Healthy Aging Report. I'm your host, Mr. Ed. I'm so glad that you could join us again today. I am going to talk about this one supplement you can add to any nootropic that you're taking. Heck, you can use it by itself and you'll probably get better results. It's going to make that nootropic work better. Okay? Now, first off, what are nootropics? Nootropics are supplements that are designed to help improve your cognitive abilities. In other words, they're designed to make you smarter. So where did this obsession with nootropics come from? They've been around a while with racetams and things like paracetam, stuff like that. You know, those Russian substances that were made popular. Extremely popular in the early 2090s. You can find them online, but they're not really legal over here. They're research chemicals. So they can't be sold as supplements, but you can still purchase them. And we'll talk about the whole research chemical stuff in another upcoming video. But anyways, back to your mind today. All right. The movie Limitless came out. Everybody saw Bradley Cooper take NZT-48, and they were amazed at what it could do. Read a book in 4 hours, learn a new language in a day, become a millionaire in less than 3 weeks. Amazing stuff. Is that possible? No, it's not. But that did not stop people from searching for ways to enhance their cognitive abilities. This is actually a big deal because as we age, we know that dementia is one of the leading causes of death worldwide. Specifically Alzheimer's, which is a type of dementia, not the same thing, the cases are really rapidly growing, unfortunately. And there's a lot of reasons why scientists believe this, but we'll discuss that again in another video. Today I want to talk about this one mineral that you can take that will increase your cognitive power. Yes! It is magnesium. But it's not your standard magnesium. It's magnesium threonate. Probably never heard of it. If you have, cool. Definitely it's one of the most underestimated nootropics out there by far. Most nootropics deal with acetylcholine, which is a neurotransmitter. So all your choline products, acetylcholine, alpha GPCs, all that stuff deals with the acetylcholine pathway. And acetylcholine is the neurotransmitter that is responsible for memory recall and helping you to form new memories. That's why it's such a big deal. There's tons of study on it, and you know. And here's the big thing that they don't tell you also. 80% of the population is deficient in choline. 80% of the population, American population, is not getting enough choline. So what this means is, of course, these nootropics are going to give you a boost. Because if you're deficient and you add it into what you're taking, you're going to see results almost immediately. But here's the thing. If you don't have enough magnesium in your brain, yes, in your brain, the cells of your brain, then it doesn't matter about that other stuff. You see, one of the things that magnesium does, it works as a cofactor for over 600 different reactions in the body. At least 300 different enzymatic reactions. And what a cofactor is, it's a helper molecule. So it helps the reaction to take place, helps the enzyme to work. In the case of acetylcholine, your body actually needs magnesium for it to form, for it to be able to do its job. So if you don't have enough magnesium, which 50% of the population apparently does not, then all those other supplements, are they really going to be that beneficial? That's why you'll see a benefit for maybe a month or so, and then stuff starts to kind of, hit a baseline, and you can't really tell the difference anymore. Well, magnesium L-threonate can help with that. How good is this stuff? Well, specifically, this type of magnesium has been shown to increase magnesium levels in the brain. And we're talking approximately about a 15% increase, which is huge. 15%. Not only that, they've done a ton of studies that show that taking magnesium L-threonate for 6 weeks and 12 weeks longer actually can rejuvenate your brain and make it younger. They estimate between 9 to 14 years younger, actually. Now, here's something else that they don't talk about a lot, but it's definitely starting to gain some momentum in supplement circles. Brain plasticity, okay? That is how we form our memories. That is how we form new thoughts. Every time that you see something new, you read something new, you form a new neural pathway. Your brain actually develops these things, okay? Well, magnesium is an essential part of that. So if you're not getting enough, or you're definitely not getting enough in your brain, then you're just losing a bunch of information that you could retain more of. Now, here's something else they don't tell you. So you might be thinking, well, man, I don't want to spend a little extra for magnesium L-threonate, so I just want to get some regular magnesium glycinate or whatever that there is out there, magnesium oxide. The problem is, if your body can't absorb it all in the intestines, then it's going to go into the large intestines and can give you a laxative effect, and who wants that? Now you're probably asking, well, 50%, that's a lot of the population. How come we're deficient in magnesium? Here's the reason. Well, a lot of digestive diseases can hinder your body's ability to absorb magnesium. Type 2 diabetes affects this as well. And then we have the acid reducers. Oh yes, the Prozacs, all of them, okay? They, unfortunately, the way they work is they're protein pump inhibitors, okay? So these protein pump inhibitors stop your body from producing as much acid. Then the idea is that you reduce your heartburn or acid reflux. Well, when you do this, one of the problems is that a lot of the other minerals and vitamins that you get from your food can't be absorbed properly because they're not broken down. And one of those happens to be magnesium. The good thing, again, magnesium L-threonate has an enhanced way of being absorbed by the body, and it does enter the bloodstream. It is able to bypass the blood-brain barrier so that you can actually get increased levels of magnesium in your brain where you need it most to be an effective nootropic. The kind that I use myself personally right now, Magmine, okay? Now, there are several different brands that sell magnesium L-threonate. Magnesium L-threonate is a trademarked version of magnesium. Trademarked versions can be more expensive than regular magnesium or other regular raw materials. But here's the thing. The trademarked version usually comes from one supplier, and then that one supplier sells to other resellers who then can sell it to the manufacturers that these companies use. That's a good thing because then you know that the source is not tainted. There's a lot of other supplements out there, a lot of ingredients that you don't know where they're coming from. It may say made in America, but it's not. The raw materials usually are not. I would say probably way over 90-95%. We'll talk about that in another upcoming video. So yes, magnesium L-threonate is a trademark version of magnesium that has been clinically proven by scientists at Harvard, actually I think it was MIT, that increases brain levels of magnesium by 15%. Nootropics are great, but if it's between using an acetylcholine like a choline, ceticholine, or alpha GPC, or taking magnesium L-threonate, magnesium L-threonate is usually going to be less expensive than those other nootropic blends. Also, here's a little trick. If you feel like you're deficient in choline, which 80% of you are, eat more eggs. Eat the egg yolk. It's not bad for you regardless of what they try to tell you. The egg yolk is the most nutritious part of the egg. Great healthy fats. It's one of the best brain boosting foods out there. So, I will leave a link to where I get my magnesium L-threonate. This one is Jarrow. I love the company. They use a lot of trademarked ingredients. There's also a lot of other great companies that I love. Life Extensions is another one. Now Brands is another one as well too. They all do a great job with ensuring that the raw materials come from reputable sources. I just happened to use the Jarrow one because when I went on Amazon, it happened to have the best deal, and because it's a trademarked ingredient, I don't need to worry about where it's coming from, just as long as it's in there, which with Jarrow, one of the supplement brands I trust, it is. So please, check out the link below. So if you want to pick some up yourself, I could definitely tell the difference when I first started using it within about a week or so. I could tell that I didn't have any brain fog. I wasn't waking up with brain fog. Even if you're tired, you can still function. Definitely, it felt like I was younger again, like in elementary school, picking up on information. Memory recall was there. Someone asks you a question or asks you about a math problem, it's like, it just kind of pops in your head. Pretty cool. Kind of strange to explain, but it makes sense when you do the research on magnesium L-threonate. Definitely, I saw the best benefits at 6 weeks, and then from there, it compounds. Magnesium is an essential mineral, which means your body needs it for survival. Magnesium L-threonate just happens to put it where your brain needs it the most, which is in your brain cells. Yeah, magnesium is pretty much involved in every cell in the body. Thanks for joining me today. If you like the content, do me a favor, make a comment below, subscribe to the channel, check us out on the website, healthyagingreport.com. We're on social media, and I'm putting a link to MagMind for Magnesium Mind in the description below. Thanks again for spending your precious time with me today, and I hope you all have an awesome rest of your day and your week. Peace! Peace!